Hello my fellow working class heroes, good day. I am Carlo and welcome to Carlo Excels. These are the objectives of this episode. Today we're gonna learn how to obtain unique ranking in Microsoft Excel. During a previous episode on this channel, we already learned the rank function. So if you don't know yet how to use the rank function, please proceed to the descriptions down below. You will find there a link to our lesson on the rank function. Also, during our previous lesson on dense ranking, we talked about the common types of ranking. So if you do not know yet the common types of ranking, you may want to watch the video on dense ranking first, especially the parts which talks about the common types of ranking. So once again, in this particular video, we're gonna talk about unique ranking, and unique ranking is on this last column over here that you can see on the screen. Now, the way that unique ranking works is, in contrast to compare it with competition ranking, dense ranking, and fractional ranking, unique ranking does not necessarily care about ties. Even if it will still arrange the values either in ascending or descending order, it will rank similar values differently. So you'll see here in competition ranking, for example, you have 1, 2, 3, 3, 5 because of the tie in 88. But in unique ranking, you still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even if 86 in this case are tied here, you'll still have 6, 7, and 8 as the ranks. So that is how unique ranking works. So some of you, of course, may ask, why would I need to learn about unique ranking? Especially because unique ranking seems to go against the principles of ranking. If there are ties, why would you rank them differently? Well, unique ranking is actually very useful, especially if you start using unique ranking in conjunction with the index function, the VLOOKUP function, and the HLOOKUP function, which we will learn later in this channel. And in fact, unique ranking is a very important component of self-ranking lists later on, as I will teach you on this channel. So before we continue, if you want to learn more, especially about VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, index and match, and of course, how to create self-sorting lists, please subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss those lessons when they come. So we're here in Microsoft Excel. So once again, these are our fictional student names and these are their grades. So let's do a quick review of standard competitive ranking. So let's create a new column here and let's label this as C rank, meaning competitive ranking, like this. And then what we want to do is we want to use the rank function for standard competitive ranking. So rank, and once again, this is the number that we want to rank. These cells are what we want to use as our reference. Whoops, that's B2 over here. These cells are what we want to use as a reference, and this is the order that we want it in. Descending order, meaning higher grades first, lower grades last. And once again, because we plan to copy paste this downwards, we want to put absolute references on these. We press enter, and that is your competitive rank. And then we copy that, paste that all the way down here. So now we assigned standard competitive ranks for all of these students. But of course, just like what we mentioned before in previous lessons, standard competitive ranks, of course, will have the same rank for grades with a tie. In fact, I'm going to arrange these grades from highest to lowest, and you will see, of course, the ties that are present in standard competitive rank. So let's put it back to what it was a while ago. So how do you achieve unique rank? So you achieve unique rank just like what we did during the lesson on fractional ranking. We achieve unique ranking by using a correction factor. So this is the correction factor for unique ranking. So you will see there the formula for the correction factor. Now you don't have to manually write this down as you're watching this video, because this correction factor can be found on the descriptions below. So you can simply copy that and paste that to wherever you need it. So how do you use this correction factor? What you have to do is you have to add this correction factor to whatever standard rank function you're going to use. And yes, of course, we're going to demonstrate how to use this correction factor. So let's create another column here, and then let's call it U rank here. Now, just like what I mentioned a while ago, the correction factor should be added to the standard rank function. So let's create the rank function. Let's recreate the rank function on this particular cell, just like what we did a while ago. So this is the standard ranking for this. And then we add the correction factor. So when we say add the correction factor, I literally mean that we have to add, meaning put a plus sign on it. So we add the correction factor. So we take this standard rank function here, and then we put a plus sign, and then we add in a correction factor. So we copy that and paste it over here. So you have COUNTIF. If you remember, of course, the COUNTIF function, this is the range that you want to count, and this is the reference. So what you're gonna do here is, you will see here $ref, and then colon, ref, and then another ref. So what you're supposed to do here is this. So the cell B2 is going to be our reference in this case. So we're going to replace all of the refs here with the first entry on the list. So in this case, cell B2. So you will see here, of course, this is going to be B2, B2, B2. Now you will also notice that on the first instance of ref, you will see here, on the first instance of ref, it has a $sign. So that is a signal for us that that is supposed to be an absolute reference. So you have B2 here, absolute reference. Then you have B2, another B2 here, relative reference. And then you have another B2 here, relative reference. So let's do that. So COUNTIF B2, and then this should be an absolute reference. Then you have here another B2, relative reference, and then you have here another B2, relative reference. Essentially, what you're asking Microsoft Excel to do here is, you rank this function, and then you add every additional instance that this particular, you rank this value, and you add every additional instance that this value has already happened in the list. That's what this formula means. When you press enter, that is what you get. And because you use the absolute references properly here, copy that, paste that all the way down here, now you have unique ranking. In fact, to demonstrate that this is really unique ranking, I'm going to arrange the grades in order, in descending order, meaning higher grades first, lower grades last. Once I arrange that, you will see the difference between competitive ranking and the unique ranking we had a while ago. Whereas in competitive ranking, you have ties when it comes to grades with the same value. In unique ranking, you have unique ranks for each of those grades, even if they are ties. So once again, why do you need to learn unique ranking? Unique ranking by itself may not be particularly useful, but it is going to be very important later on once you start learning VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, indexed and match, because it is a very handy tool for you to create self-sorting lists later. So that's it for our lesson on unique ranking in Microsoft Excel. I hope I earned your subscription today. Once again, I am Carlo, and this is Carlo Excels. Thank you very much for watching.